Sekali lagi Mister ucapkan halo, shalom, selamat pagi anak-anak kelas 8B. Mister berharap kalian bisa mendengar suara Mister. Terima kasih Dewa Aditya sudah mengawali menyalakan kamera. Mister berharap anak-anak yang lainnya pun demikian ya. Bisa untuk dapat segera mungkin menyalakan kamera. Nanti ada waktunya juga kalian menonaktifkan kamera kalian ya. Jadi tolong di awal kalian bisa segera nyalakan kamera. Ya, jangan sampai harus diminta. Baru 2 anak. Ya, baru 3. Silakan yang lain, Mister berharap bisa segera untuk dapat menyalakan kameranya. Ya, terima kasih. Ada Dewa Aditya, Natania, Made Krisa Kirana, Eric Valentino, Josefina, ada Fiona. Sudah dengan segera menyalakan kamera. Masih ada beberapa anak yang belum, Mister berharap segera mungkin untuk dapat menyalakan kameranya ya. Ya, tanpa berlama-lama pada pagi hari ini masih sama Mister akan memimpin pujian dan renungan firman Tuhan kita. Kemungkinan besok baru Mister akan bagikan ya, kemungkinan nanti siang kalau nggak sore, jadwal yang akan Mister berikan kepada kalian untuk kalian bisa kembali bertugas ya. Oke, tanpa berlama-lama, mari anak-anakku kita angkat satu pujian berjudul Hanya Nama Yesus ya. Kita angkat pujian ini, kita sembah Dia, kita agungkan Dia Allah yang hidup sebelum kita masuk dalam renungan firman Tuhan. Mari kita langsung saja mulai. Benar Tuhan, sesuai dengan pujian-pujian yang kami naikkan kepadamu. Hanya nama Yesus kami memperoleh hidup yang kekal. Hanya nama Yesus kami mampu melakukan banyak hal Tuhan. Oleh sebab itu Tuhan, jangan tinggalkan kami. Biarlah damai sejahtera-Mu, Roh Kudus-Mu tetap tinggal atas kami Tuhan. Pada pagi hari ini sebelum kami mulai aktivitas kami Tuhan, kami mempersiapkan hati dan telinga kami Tuhan. Untuk Engkau ubah. Biarlah firman-Mu yang kami baca, yang kami dengar, yang kami renungkan Tuhan, mampu menuntun langkah hidup kami, mampu mengubah cara pandang hidup kami Tuhan. Biarlah firman-Mu bisa menjadi kekuatan dalam hidup kami, menuntun langkah hidup kami agar hidup kami Tuhan semakin hari semakin bijaksana di hadapan-Mu. Kami sambut firman-Mu Tuhan, hanya di dalam nama Tuhan Yesus. Haleluya. Amin. Baik. Pada renungan firman Tuhan kita, pada pagi hari ini berada di 2 Tawari 20 ayat yang ke-12. Ya. Bagi anak-anak yang memiliki Alkitab, silakan kalian bisa buka Alkitab kalian. Renungan firman Tuhan kita berada di 2 Tawari 20 ayatnya yang ke-12. Bagi anak-anak yang memiliki Alkitab, silakan kalian bisa buka Alkitabnya. Sekali lagi di 2 Tawari 20 ayatnya yang ke-12. Firman Tuhan berkata, "Ya Allah kami, tidakkah Engkau akan menghukum mereka? Karena kami tidak mempunyai kekuatan untuk menghadapi laskar yang besar ini yang datang menyerang kami. Kami tidak tahu apa yang harus kami lakukan, tapi mata kami tertuju kepadamu." Amin. Diceritakan di sini dalam renungan firman Tuhan kita berjudul taktik yang tak lazim. Ya, kita tahu dalam suatu perlombaan, dalam suatu kejuaraan ya, bukan hanya skill saja yang diperlukan, tetapi harus ada taktik, strategi. Ya, karena ini sangat penting. Ini juga mempunyai pengaruh yang besar juga dalam kemenangan suatu tim. Ya, diceritakan di sini pada tahun 1980 ya, seorang wanita naik kereta bawah tanah ketika lomba maraton di Boston sedang berlangsung. Masalahnya wanita itu adalah peserta lomba maraton itu. Ya, ada sejumlah saksi mata yang melihat wanita itu masuk lagi ke dalam perlombaan kurang dari 2 kilometer sebelum garis finish. Wanita itu berhasil menyelesaikan lomba jauh lebih cepat daripada peserta wanita lainnya. Dan anehnya, ya, ia tampak tidak terlalu lelah atau banyak berkeringat. Untuk sesaat, wanita itu terlihat sebagai pemenang. Dalam sebuah peperangan di masa silam, suatu bangsa yang nyaris kalah menemukan cara yang lebih terhormat untuk menang. Ketika pembawa berita memberitahukan kepada Raja Yosafat, ya, suatu laskar yang besar datang dari seberang laut Asin, dari Edom, menyerang tuanku. Ia pun menjadi takut. Namun alih-alih mempelajari taktik-taktik peperangan, Yosafat berpaling kepada Allah. Ia mengakui kedaulatan Allah serta ketakutan dan kecemasannya sendiri. Kami tidak tahu apa yang harus kami lakukan, tetapi mata kami tertuju kepadamu. Ya. Lalu raja mengangkat para penyanyi menjadi pimpinan peperangan. Ya. Yang mereka ucapkan bukanlah seruan perang, melainkan puji-pujian tentang kasih setia Allah. Ya, hasilnya sungguh mengejutkan. Musuh-musuh mereka saling memerangi dan membunuh di antara mereka sendiri. Ya, akhirnya kerajaan Yosafat amanlah karena Allahnya mengaruniakan keamanan kepadanya di segala penjuru oleh karena puji-pujian, penyembahan yang dinaikkan untuk Allah, ya, kepada Tuhan. Ya, musuh tidak jadi menyerang, tetapi malah saling menyerang dirinya sendiri, kelompoknya sendiri. Ya, tantangan yang berat dapat menyergap hidup kita kapan saja. Setiap kita pasti punya tantangan, pasti punya persoalan. Ya. Namun ketakutan dan kebimbangan kita justru memberikan kepada kita kesempatan untuk berpaling kepada Allah yang Maha Kuasa. Allah suka berkarya di tengah keadaan yang tidak lazim. Di keadaan yang paling sulit. Ya, di situ Tuhan biasanya bekerja. Ya. Ketika kita masih selalu mengandalkan kekuatan, pemahaman, pemikiran kita sendiri, rencana Tuhan sulit Tuhan nyatakan. Tetapi ketika kita berserah penuh kepada Tuhan, di sanalah kuasa Tuhan, ya, jadi atas hidup kita. Ya. Di dalam kelemahanku, ya, sesuai dengan pujian, kuasa-Mu Tuhan jadi sempurna. Selama kita berserah sepenuhnya kepada Tuhan, di situ Tuhan punya kendali atas hidup kita. Tapi kalau kita selalu mengandalkan kekuatan kita, pemahaman kita, ingat, manusia itu terbatas. Ya. Tuhan akan sulit, ya, untuk berkarya, untuk bekerja penuh atas hidup kita. Oleh sebab itu, miliki sikap hati seperti seorang hamba yang mau taat di hadapan Tuhan. Di dalam renungan firman Tuhan kita pada pagi hari ini, kita bisa menarik kesimpulan di dalamnya bahwa Allah kita memang tidak dapat diduga, tetapi selalu dapat diandalkan. Sekali lagi, Allah kita memang tidak dapat diduga, tetapi selalu dapat diandalkan. Ya, itulah Tuhan kita, Yesus namanya. Mari kita bersatu dalam doa, anak-anakku. Bapa yang baik yang kami sembah di dalam nama Tuhan Yesus, sesuai dengan puji-pujian dan renungan yang kami dengar, yang kami baca pada pagi hari ini. Hanya di dalam Yesus, di dalam nama-Mu saja Tuhan, kami memperoleh kepastian. Biarlah firman-Mu Tuhan pada pagi hari ini mengingatkan kami kembali Tuhan, untuk kami sadar, untuk kami selalu berpegang teguh kepadamu. Tidak sekalipun kami melepaskan Engkau Tuhan. Oleh sebab itu, kami terlalu yakin dan percaya Tuhan, hanya Engkau pegangan sumber jawaban dalam setiap permasalahan yang kami hadapi. Pada pagi hari ini Tuhan, anak-anak tempat ini akan melanjutkan proses pembelajaran di hari Senin. Kiranya Tuhan Kau campur tangan dalam setiap proses pembelajaran yang akan dilalui anak-anak tempat ini. Berikanlah setiap mereka semangat antusias yang baru Tuhan. Biarlah mereka dapat melewati proses pembelajaran dari pagi hingga siang nanti dalam suasana yang sukacita, damai sejahtera di dalam-Mu Tuhan. Oleh sebab itu biarlah Kasih karunia-Mu tercurah, terpancar atas setiap anak-anak-Mu tempat ini. Hikmat-Mu boleh ada atas mereka Tuhan. Kecerdasan, kepintaran, akhlak, karakter, budi pekerti yang baik. Bahkan roh ketaatan dan kedisiplinan Tuhan boleh ada atas setiap anak-anak-Mu tempat ini. Semuanya kami serahkan dalam tangan-Mu. Engkau tolong kami juga Tuhan selaku Bapak Ibu Guru, mampukan kami untuk dapat mendidik, mengajar, membina generasi ini sesuai dengan kehendak-Mu. Engkau urapi setiap ucapan, tindakan, dan tingkah laku kami Tuhan untuk selalu berkenan di hadapan-Mu dan dapat menjadi contoh teladan yang baik bagi anak-anak-Mu tempat ini. Kami sambut aktivitas kami hanya di dalam nama Tuhan Yesus. Haleluya. Amin. Ya, baik anak-anak. Tetap semangat. Ya, ikuti setiap proses pembelajaran yang ada, jaga kedisiplinan kalian, ikuti aturan yang ada. Tuhan Yesus memberkati.
Selamat pagi anak-anak, apakah sudah semuanya bisa mendengar suara Miss dengan jelas hari ini? Baik, jika sudah, silahkan diaktifkan dulu kameranya. Monica, Leora, Eric, Josefina, Fiona, Krista, Mark, Graciela, Kathleen, Geodi, Aileen, silahkan diaktifkan dulu kameranya. Di sini baru ada satu siswa yang konfirmasi, yaitu Nana. Ya. Yang lainnya, jika ada kendala kamera, silahkan konfirmasi ke Miss dulu. Nah, Nana, sebelum kita mulai pelajaran hari ini, kita berdoa dulu ya. Untuk hari ini, ya saya bisa bantu Miss pimpin doa, Nak?
Halo Miss, apakah terdengar?
Iya, terdengar. Silahkan ya saya.
Oke, teman-teman mari kita berdoa. Tuhan, sebentar lagi kami akan memulai pelajaran fisika. Tuhan, Kau berkati Miss Anis yang akan mengajar kami dan berkati kami yang akan mendengarkan Miss Anis, Tuhan. Terima kasih Tuhan, kami serahkan dalam tangan kuasa-Mu, hanya di dalam nama Tuhan Yesus. Haleluya. Amin.
Amin. Baik, terima kasih ya saya. Nah, Nana, Miss absen dulu ya. Untuk siswa yang disebutkan namanya, silahkan jawab hadir. Casey.
Hadir, Miss.
Hadir ya. Kemudian Aileen.
Hadir, Miss.
Beatrice. Beatrice tidak hadir ya. Ya saya, untuk Beatrice apakah ada konfirmasi?
Belum Miss, Miss yang menanyakan.
Baik, terima kasih ya saya. Jika ada konfirmasi dari Beatrice, silahkan hubungi Miss ya. Baik, selanjutnya Elias. Elias. Baik, Elias juga tidak hadir ya untuk hari ini. Ya saya dari Elias, apakah ada konfirmasi?
Belum juga Miss.
Belum. Baik, terima kasih ya saya untuk konfirmasinya. Selanjutnya Delvinia izin ya. Geodi.
Hadir, Miss.
Hadir ya. Kemudian Adit.
Hadir, Miss.
Lalu Erik.
Hadir.
Kemudian Evan.
Hadir, Miss.
Selanjutnya Fiona.
Hadir, Miss.
Graciela Aurelia.
Hadir, Miss.
Hadir ya. Kemudian Yuda.
Hadir, Miss.
Yuda hadir. Baik, terima kasih ya saya untuk konfirmasinya terkait Beatrice. Selanjutnya, Josefina Leora.
Hadir, Miss.
Selanjutnya, Kathleen.
Hadir, Miss.
Hadir ya. Kemudian Leora.
Hadir, Miss.
Nana. Nana bisa mendengar suara Miss? Baik, Nana sempat izin ke toilet sebentar. Selanjutnya, Mark. Mark bisa mendengar suara Miss, nak?
Bisa.
Bisa ya. Selanjutnya, Monica.
Hadir, Miss.
Hadir ya. Kemudian Natania.
Hadir, Miss.
Terakhir Yesaya.
Hadir, Miss.
Hadir ya. Baik, terima kasih untuk konfirmasinya anak-anak. Jadi hari ini yang tidak hadir ada 2 siswa ya, yaitu Beatrice dan juga Davinia. Beatrice ada kendala di laptopnya, kemudian Davinia izin ya. Nah, anak-anak sudah siap untuk kuis hari ini? Sudah? Ya, kalau sudah siap, apakah ada yang ingin ditanyakan terkait materi pesawat sederhana sebelum kita mulai kuis hari ini? Tidak ada? Baik, kalau tidak ada, silakan dibuka LMS-nya. Di bagian usaha dan pesawat sederhana, di sana sudah disediakan kuis 1. 25 Oktober 2021. Ya, di sana terdiri dari 10 soal pilihan ganda. Silahkan dikerjakan dalam waktu 40 menit ya. Jadi nanti batas akhir pengumpulannya sampai 8.45. Jika ada soal yang masih kurang jelas, silahkan tanyakan langsung ke Miss ya. Nah, anak-anak di sini ada yang tidak bisa mengakses LMS-nya hari ini? Yang tidak bisa, silahkan langsung konfirmasi ke Miss ya. Nanti akan Miss bantu untuk pengaksesan dalam kuisnya. Ya. Nah, kalau sudah semuanya bisa mengakses kuis hari ini, silahkan dimulai. Ingat, kerjakan dengan teliti. Ya, kalau kalian mendengarkan penjelasan dari Miss dengan baik, Miss yakin kalian bisa menjawab semua soal dengan baik juga. Ingat, untuk KKM-nya 75. Untuk siswa yang nilainya di bawah KKM, nanti akan Miss adakan remedial. Ya. Remedialnya berupa pengulangan ya. Jadi kalian yang nilainya di bawah KKM bisa mengulang kembali menjawab kuis sampai nilainya di atas KKM. Beatrice bisa mendengar suara Miss, nak? Beatrice? Beatrice, baik. Beatrice, untuk hari ini apakah sudah tahu ada kuis mengenai usaha dan pesawat sederhana? Baik, jika sudah, silahkan dibuka LMS-nya, Beatrice ya. Silahkan dibuka kuis 1, 25 Oktober 2021. Untuk Beatrice, apakah sudah bisa mengakses LMS-nya hari ini, nak? Kalau ada kendala dan ada soal yang kurang jelas, silahkan tanyakan ke Miss ya. Aileen, bisa mendengar suara Miss? Aileen? Aileen, bisa mendengar suara Miss tidak? Baik, Aileen, ada kendala dalam pengaksesan LMS-nya, Aileen? Tidak ada? Di sini Miss cek Aileen belum ada masuk ke LMS-nya. Bisa langsung berikan konfirmasinya, Aileen? Aileen bisa mendengar suara Miss dengan jelas? Baik. Nanti akan Miss cek kembali ya, Aileen. Yuda, bisa mendengar suara Miss Yuda? Yuda?
Bisa, Miss?
Yuda, kenapa belum ada masuk ke kuis yang Miss sediakan, Nak?
Saya baru login, Miss. Baru login Moodle-nya.
Baik, sebentar akan Miss cek kembali, Yuda ya. Mak, bisa mendengar suara Miss? Mak?
Bisa.
Mak, kenapa belum ada masuk ke kuis yang Miss sediakan? Mak, bisa mendengar suara Miss?
Masih loading lah. Ini
Mas-
slotnya.
Baik, masih loading. Sebentar akan Miss cek kembali untuk Mak. Anak-anak yang nanti nilainya di bawah KKM, ingat KKM kita 75, silahkan langsung mengulang menjawab soal kuisnya ya. Baik, Miss akan menjawab pertanyaan dari Evan. Untuk anak-anak yang sedang mengerjakan bisa sambil didengarkan ya. Jadi di sini ada pertanyaan dari Evan terkait nomor 9 ya. Nah, anak silahkan diperhatikan untuk kuis nomor 9. Di sini kalian diberikan sebuah gambar katrol ya. Dan ditanyakan untuk mengangkat beban sebesar 100 Newton tersebut diperlukan gaya sebesar berapa? Nah, minggu lalu Miss sudah jelaskan ciri-ciri dari katrol tetap, katrol bergerak, dan katrol ganda. Nah, kalian perhatikan di mana posisi porosnya digantungkan dan bagaimana keadaan katrol tersebut ketika digerakkan. Ya, dari ciri-ciri tadi kalian bisa menentukan jenis katrolnya apakah tetap, bergerak, atau ganda. Ya. Nanti kalau kalian sudah menentukan jenis katrolnya, dari jenis katrolnya kalian bisa tahu keuntungan mekanisnya. Dari keuntungan mekanisnya, kalian dapat menentukan berapa gaya yang diperlukan untuk mengangkat beban seberat 100 Newton. Ya. Nah, untuk Evan, apakah ada yang masih kurang jelas, Nak? Untuk Evan?
Sudah jelas, Miss.
Sudah, baik. Untuk anak-anak yang lain, ingat ya, pahami dulu karakteristik dari katrolnya, baru tentukan keuntungan mekanisnya, baru bisa menentukan gayanya. Nah, untuk anak-anak yang mungkin masih kurang jelas untuk soal yang ada di kuis, bisa silahkan langsung tanyakan ke Miss. Untuk tugas selanjutnya, di sini silahkan tuliskan nama kelas. Ya. Tugasnya adalah, kalian perhatikan, jawablah bagian A, bagian permasalahan, B, perencanaan, C, pelaksanaan, dan D, dokumentasi kegiatan. Ya, jadi silahkan jawab bagian A, B, C, dan D. Di bagian A, di sini kalian diminta untuk mencari permasalahan di lingkungan sekitar kalian yang seharusnya dapat diatasi dengan menggunakan prinsip pesawat sederhana, tetapi belum juga dipecahkan. Ya, misalnya di sekitar kalian itu ada sebuah proyek pembangunan ya, di mana tukang bangunannya menggunakan katrol tetap dalam mengangkut bahan bangunan dari lantai 1 ke lantai 3. Seperti yang kalian ketahui, katrol tetap itu keuntungan mekanisnya 1. Jadi besarnya berat yang harus diangkat sama dengan besarnya gaya kuasa yang diperlukan. Ya, jadi tukang bangunan akan kesulitan dalam memindahkan bahan bangunan jika menggunakan katrol tetap. Itu masalahnya. Ya. Nanti di sana di bagian A permasalahannya kalian tuliskan permasalahan tersebut sesuai dengan permasalahan yang kalian temukan di lingkungan sekitar. Lalu di bagian perencanaan, kalian buat rencana kalian bagaimana. Kalau misalnya dari contoh Miss di sini, Miss di sini memberikan ide, seharusnya pekerja tukang bangunan tadi mengganti katrol tetap dengan menggunakan katrol berganda, karena keuntungan mekanisnya itu lebih besar. Jika keuntungan mekanis lebih besar, ini dapat mengakibatkan gaya yang diperlukan untuk memindahkan benda itu lebih sedikit. Ya, nanti di sini digambar ya di bagian desain pesawat sederhana ini digambar bagaimana desain dari katrol yang akan kalian gunakan. Katrol berganda bagaimana gambarnya. Ya, lalu di bagian pelaksanaan kalian jelaskan cara kerja dari pesawat sederhana yang kalian rancang tadi. Kalau kalian menggunakan pesawat sederhana berupa katrol berganda, jelaskan bagaimana cara kerjanya. Ya, di bagian bawah di sini sudah disediakan contoh dari pelaksanaannya. Jadi nanti tinggal dicontoh dan disesuaikan dengan rancangan kalian. Nah, kemudian lampirkan foto pelaksanaan penerapan pesawat sederhana yang kalian lakukan. Jadi jika kalian mengganti dengan katrol berganda, kalian foto katrol berganda yang kalian gunakan beserta dengan diri kalian. Ya, nanti dilampirkan di bagian dokumentasi kegiatan. Nah, untuk penilaiannya, nanti kalian perhatikan di sini sudah ada rubrik penilaiannya, jadi nanti laporan kalian akan Miss nilai berdasarkan rubrik penilaian yang tersedia. Ya, nah jadi waktu pengumpulan kerapian laporan juga akan Miss nilai. Sampai di sini, apakah ada yang ingin ditanyakan untuk laporan praktikum yang Miss berikan di bab ini? Tidak ada? Sudah jelas semua? Iya, tugasnya sudah boleh dikerjakan mulai hari ini ya. Kalian mempunyai cukup banyak waktu. Jadi ingat batas pengumpulannya sampai 15 November 2021. Nah, untuk 15 November juga silahkan persiapkan diri kalian untuk latihan soal dan pembahasan kisi-kisi PAS ya. Untuk kisi-kisi latihan soal minggu depan akan Miss kirimkan ke Yesaya ya. Yesaya nanti tolong kirimkan ke grup kelas ya. Nah, sampai di sini jika tidak ada yang ingin ditanyakan, Miss cukupkan pertemuan kita hari ini karena sudah menunjukkan pukul 9. Nah, untuk Kathleen bisa bantu Miss pimpin doa hari ini, Nak?
Oke, Miss.
Iya, silahkan Kathleen.
Teman-teman, mari kita berdoa. Tuhan Yesus, terima kasih atas pelajaran yang kita sudah pelajari Tuhan, dan juga berkati kami supaya bisa belajar dengan baik di pelajaran yang lain Tuhan, dan berkati pelajaran yang kita sudah pelajari hari ini bisa kami gunakan dalam kehidupan sehari-hari. Dalam nama Yesus, amin.
Terima kasih Kathleen. Nah, Nana, jika ada yang ingin ditanyakan, silahkan langsung tanyakan ke Miss ya. Sampai jumpa pada pertemuan selanjutnya. Tuhan Yesus memberkati.
All right. Hi, 8B. All right. If y'all can turn off your camera, please turn your camera on so I can see your faces. All right. Okay. Hi, Yesaya, my man. Hi, Kathleen, looking sweet as always. Hi, Leora. Hi, Natania. Angelica. Always makes me feel like I'm funny. All right. Hi, Adeline. Hi, Evans. Good to see your face today. Hello, everyone. Hi, Fiona. Hello, hello, hello. All right. So I did promise you guys, since my sister got married, today we're going to do a quiz. All right. Not ideal, I know, but I've already prepared a quiz for you guys. Okay. So that's what we're going to do today. So we have 2 agendas. Actually, 3. Yeah, 3. Again, guys, I didn't have enough coffee today, so I'm bound to make several mistakes again. All right. Okay. So, you guys are going to do your quiz. So it's the first thing you guys will do. Second, what you guys will do is we're going to go over workbook. All right. Because you guys might not care if your workbook is incomplete, but I care, y'all. I care if your workbook is incomplete or not. So we're going to go through that. And then third thing, what we're going to do is I'm going to tell you guys the movie that we're going to watch, because we have a movie watching activity, right? That you guys will have to do at home alone. Ooh, pun intended, because that's the movie that we're going to watch. But yeah. Oh, I spoiled it. Okay, yeah. We will be watching Home Alone, the first one. So that will be fun. Yes, the first one, first Home Alone. It's in the movie came out in 1990. So yes, we're gonna watch. You guys are supposed to watch that one, and I will tell you guys what we're gonna do after you watch later on. All right. So yes, so that's the first thing. What you're going to do is your quiz. All right. All right. So I'm gonna give you guys the link right here. Oh my gosh, you guys have a lot of tugas. Huh. I feel sad. I feel for you guys, really. All right, there you go. So that's the link for your quiz. It is not to add to your misery, but yes, it's for you guys to get your score. All right. Okay, I'll give you guys time until I think 9:30 is sufficient. So, okay, I'll check in at 9:30, all right? Good luck. Awesome, Evan. Good job. Very true. Wow. Evan, you're very observant. All righty. Okay. For those of you who can turn your camera, please turn your camera back on. And while you're at it, prepare your notebook because we are going to go over the workbook. All right. All right, come on. Because we are people who follow the rules. For those of you who can turn on your camera, please turn it on. And for those of you who can't, please let me know in the chat box below why you can't. All right, all right, all right, all right. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, amazing, cool. All right, for Adeline, Josephina, Mark, Eric, Yuda, Eileen, Krista, Graciela, and Geodi, just let me know in the chat box if you can't open your camera, all right? Awesomeness to the core. Okay, awesome. Now, can you guys turn to page 6 and 7 on your workbook? Please. Okay, thank you, Odi, for letting me know. Page 6 and 7 on your workbook, all right? I have a random question. Have you guys ever tasted Skittles? The candy Skittles? Yeah? You know what I would do? If this was offline, if we were offline, I'll hand you guys Skittles all the way. Just so you guys are more motivated to study. All right, cool. All right, give me a thumbs up if you're already at page 6 and 7. All right, awesome. Awesome. Okay. Who remembers what is an indefinite pronoun? We've talked about this when we first met at my class. Right? Indefinite pronouns. Keyword. Indefinite. Cannot be defined. What are indefinite pronouns? Anyone? No one? Okay, all right, cool. Okay, Fiona, anything. Very good. Yeah, that's an example. And I've actually given a more example of indefinite pronoun just now, like anyone, no one. That's an indefinite pronoun as well. The pronouns we use for the thing we don't know for sure. Very good, Natania. Very, very good. Evan, a pronoun that is indefinite, so it's blank, like something, anything, and etc. Very good, Evan. Okay, it's only Natania and Evan. Okay, very good, Natania and Evan. All right, cool. All right, awesome. So remember that indefinite pronouns, example of indefinite pronouns are something, anyone, nowhere, right? Those are called, basically it means that it's not specific. So it could mean anything. Its characteristics is general. So it's very general. So it can refer to anyone, right? So if you say anyone, I could mean Natania, I could mean Evan, I could mean Mark, I could mean Kathleen, right? So if you want to make it specific, you cannot use an indefinite pronouns because indefinite pronouns are pronouns that you use to make it less specific, more general. All right. So complete the chart with indefinite pronouns. Okay. So something, I'll give you guys an example. Something, below it could be anything, right? So something, anything, someone, anyone, right? Somebody, anybody, right? Somewhere, anywhere. Someplace, any place. And then there's no place. Right? Those are examples of indefinite pronouns. All right. So what we're going to focus on is not on the charts, but we're going to focus on number 1 till 8. So who can help me with number 1? An example would be, there is nothing worse than running out of gas. So we're supposed to complete this each sentence with an indefinite pronoun from the chart and the adjective in parentheses. All right. So for example, there is nothing worse than running out of gas. What about number 2? What about number 1? See, I'm already making mistakes. Coffee, where is it when you are needed? All right. Number 1, did you meet anyone interesting? Okay, very good, Fiona. Yeah, did you meet anyone interesting at the party? No, sadly. I didn't meet anyone interesting at the party. Okay, what about number 2? I want to go somewhere different. Very good, Fiona. Somewhere different for vacation this year. Like the Sahara, right? Pretty different. All right, next. He saw yes, very good. Something bright in the sky yesterday. Something bright in the sky yesterday. What about number 4, guys? I've never tasted Haha. Okay, very good. Okay, very good. Fiona, Evan, very good. Anything more delicious in my life than my aunt's cheesecake? Okay, I'm gonna change that. I've never tasted anything more delicious in my life than my mom's lasagna. All right. I would let you guys taste my mom's lasagna anytime, and you guys would definitely fall in love with my mom's lasagna. Before my sister's wedding, so my sister got married on Saturday last week, right? We had a rehearsal dinner on Friday. My mom made lasagna for the rehearsal dinner, including chocolate pudding with melted chocolate and with raisins. I was in heaven, y'all. I was in food heaven. Did you guys know I didn't eat much so that I can stuff a lot inside my stomach that night? That was amazing. But my mom's lasagna is really amazing because she uses 3 different kinds of cheese: ricotta, cheddar, mozzarella, all in one lasagna. What's a rehearsal dinner? You need a rehearsal to eat? No. So rehearsal dinner is usually, I don't think it's an Indonesian thing. It's not an Indonesian thing. So it's a dinner that you have before your wedding. And usually it's with your family and with your fiance's family. And you guys will like make speech and stuff. Miss Duna, did you cry making your speech to your sister? I almost cried, but I managed because I already cried the day before. So I was good. All right. So yeah, that's a rehearsal dinner. It's a dinner with family and your partner's family before the big day. The last night you can say, Mom, I want some ice cream. Yeah. I guess, kind of. Yeah, I guess. Yes. Yeah. But yeah, that was my mom's amazing lasagna. And I really wish I could have you guys taste it, actually. I mean, it would be amazing, right? You guys taste a lasagna with 3 different types of cheese. It's heaven. If my mom wants to sell it, it'll be super expensive. Kayak bayangin guys, di satu lasagna 3 macam keju yang berbeda, bayangin. Ricotta, cheddar, mozzarella. It's your taste buds. All right, next, before I start feeling sad that the lasagna is finished. All right, next, there is always, yes, very good, Natania, something fun to do in Miss Duna's class. Am I right? No, I'm not right. Thank you for your honesty. All right. Okay, I tried, guys. I tried to make my class fun, okay? I tried. Okay? Okay, good answer, Natania. There's always something fun to do at Robert's house. Full disclosure, do you guys know that Robert is the name of my father? There's always something fun to do at Robert's house, aka my house, right? All right, next. Okay, number 6. We never visit. Okay. You guys use anywhere. All right. We never visit anything unusual on school trips. I guess that would be the correct one. Anything unusual on school trips. All right. Anywhere, we never visit anywhere unusual. All right. I don't think it's anywhere. I think it is a place. So you can use anything or something. We never visit some place. We never visit. I would say the correct one is anything unusual, guys. But I will recheck it and I'll get back to you guys on that. But for now, I have a great intuition that it's anything unusual. Visit anywhere unusual. No, it just doesn't sit right with me if it's anywhere. So yeah, which is sad. I would want to visit someplace unusual, right? Like if we could visit, what would be cool? To visit a museum. That would be cool. Like, or an art gallery. Any of you guys have been to an art gallery? Yeah? Which one, Kathleen? Is it Antonio Blanco? No? Okay. Art galleries are so fun to visit. All right. What about number 7? Y'all. 7, y'all. All right. Okay. Anyone older than 15 can get on the ride. Okay. All right. Awesome. I've been to LV Art Gallery virtually. Woo! Virtually, bro. Sounds cool. Sounds super cool. All right. Okay. So number 7 is anyone older than 15 can get on the ride. Any of you have been to Waterbomb? Give me a thumbs up if you've been to Waterbomb. Yes. Okay. So I have a funny story. I've never been to Waterbomb, but for a hilarious reason. Okay. I was skeptical that I could get on any rides because of my height. All right. I know. Okay. Considerably, I know you guys never seen me in real life. Have you guys seen me in real life? Have you? Yeah. So you know how short I am, right? So even now, I have to admit, if I go to Waterbomb, one thing that I'm afraid that will happen is it'll be so embarrassing if I can't get on any rides. Okay. That would be really embarrassing. So because of that, due to that fact, guys, I've never been to Waterbomb, although I would want to. I mean, those water slides look so fun. Yeah, Evan says it's freaking expensive. My mom won't let me. Try standing beside the whiteboard so we can get context. You mean no, that's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna do that to myself. Okay, I'm embarrassed. Look. Here, the funny thing that happened was in 7th grade, I was teaching 7th graders, right? I think I was teaching 7B. So I don't know if you guys know your adik class. His name is Junior. Yeah, I don't know if you guys met him, but yeah, his name is Junior. And he spent a good 15 minutes, guys, trying to measure my height virtually because he thought my height was shorter than 140 centimeters. He didn't believe me when I said my height is basically 140. He didn't believe me. He thought I was shorter. So he spent a good amount of 15 to 20 minutes trying to prove me wrong, saying that I'm shorter than 140 centimeters. And it's on YouTube. That's the golden thing of it all. It's on YouTube. I've never experienced a student spending 15 till 20 minutes talking about my height. So it was golden. Okay, let's move on. Okay, number 8. He hasn't seen anyone talented. Very good. Play basketball this year. Okay, very good. He hasn't seen anyone talented play basketball this year. Okay, very good, very good, very good. All right. Okay, so next part of grammar, guys. I know you guys look already really bored right now. So let's try to make this fun, okay? All right, so we're gonna talk about postnominal. I'm already wrong. Prenominal and postnominal adjectives, okay? What is it again, Miss Juna? I forgot what those two mean. Okay, so prenominal, take the word prefix pre, it means before. Post, prefix post means after. So if you're talking about prenominal adjectives, means the adjective is placed before the noun. Whereas the postnominal is the opposite. The adjective is placed after the noun. Okay. So for example of a prenominal is small children. All right. The adjective is placed before the noun, and postnominal would be somewhere pretty, right? So the adjective is placed after the noun. All right. All right. Look alive. People look alive. Okay. Let's do number 1 till 5. All right. Come on. So we're supposed to circle the adjectives and write down whether it's a postnominal or a prenominal, all right? So for example, someplace new. The word new is the adjective, and that is a postnominal. What about number 1? Pretty dress. Okay. Yes, that is a prenominal. Yes, and the adjective is pretty. Okay, number 2. Number 2. Very good, Natania. Number 1 is prenominal. Number 2. Somewhere far away. What's number 2, yo? Somewhere far away. Yes, postnominal. Very good. Thank you, Natania. You stick by my side, Natania, no matter what. Thank you. All right. All right. Okay. Interesting book. Ooh, what book would that be? All right. So interesting book. Is that a prenominal or a postnominal? Yes. Very good, Evan. Prenominal. Interesting book. I would say an interesting book would be anything regarding World War II and how Hitler plans his, his defeat and everything. So yeah, that would be an interesting book. Okay, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Ooh, I went to Periplus with a friend of mine, because he loves reading. So we went to Periplus together. And I saw a good collection of Harry Potter. And I decided I'm going to buy it. I'm going to start buying collections of Harry Potter and read it. It would be after a long time, collecting books. Yeah, Books and Beyond. Yes. So if you guys ask me, like, which one is the best bookstore, I would say Books and Beyond has more collection than Periplus, and I think the price is the same though. Books and Beyond and Periplus, they don't really differ that much, but yeah, Books and Beyond is definitely the go-to for me. All right, next. Ooh, quick snack. What would that be? Oh wait, I skipped number 4. I skipped number 4. Oh gosh, this always happens in your class, by the way. I always skip certain numbers in your class. Oh Lord. All right, number 4 is post-nominal. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, yes, number 4 is post-nominal. Very good. Something expensive, like Prada. Okay, Prada is something expensive, guys. All right. Okay. Okay. Number 5 is pre-nominal. Very good. Very good. Very, 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 very good. All righty. Okay. All right. Next. Okay. So we're supposed to complete the sentence. This is for number 6 till 10. We're supposed to complete the sentences with an adjective from the box, people. The adjective from the box. Okay. If the nouns are indefinite pronouns, the adjective is put after the noun. Otherwise, put the adjective before the noun. All right, guys, that's a long instruction. All right, okay, let's do this thing. All right, okay. So number 6, creatures. What would be the answer for number 6? Aha! All right. Wait. Tiny, very good. Not tiny. I hope you're not talking about me. But yes, tiny creatures. Tiny creatures can only be seen only through a microscope. All right, tiny creatures. Mark, are you sleepy? You look sleepy, bro. All right, tiny creatures can only be seen only through a microscope. Have you guys ever heard the word microscopic? It's to express something that's super tiny that you can only see through a microscope. It's like super. Okay, I'm not talking about myself. Okay, you guys can still see me. All right, but yes, microscopic. All right, like my future. That was dark, Evan. My future is microscopic. So small, you can't see it. All right. Okay, next. Okay, something. The adjective is, oh wait, no, adjective lagi. Oh my gosh, the noun is something. Okay. If you are not careful when you drive, something bad will happen. Did I ever tell you guys I got into an accident with my bike? Nope. It was funny. I fall because of myself, never because I was hit by another car or bike. That's something. I'm always laughing at myself. How? Look, that's embarrassing, all right? I would rather fall because I got hit by someone rather than fall because of my own stupidity, all right? So, yes. No, actually, I would prefer not to fall at all and not to get in an accident, but yeah, that happened. And it always happens because of myself, my clumsiness. All right, next. All right, insect. We saw an. It's already un, guys, so you know the rules with and un. So you prefer bone breaking rather than small wound? Wow. No, is it? Look. Here's the deal, okay? I just feel that it is embarrassing if I fall because of my own stupidity rather than someone else's stupidity, okay? It's okay. Let's just skip that. I prefer not to have any accident at all, actually. So, but so far, yang lucu itu the fact that I always get into an accident because of my own clumsiness, which is sad and embarrassing. Okay, we saw an enormous insect. Very good, Eric. Yes, and the rest very good. Yeah, enormous insect in the backyard. Okay, number 9, rain. That always reminds me of the song Purple Rain. All right, rain. Aha, yes. Frequent rain keeps the forest alive and green. All right. Number 10. Someplace. When we were caught in a storm, we tried desperately to find, yes, someplace dry. Yes. Very, very, very good. Okay. All right. Y'all, next. You guys did Amazing. Should I just give you all of you 100 and just get it over with, you know? Evan, you're like the first one who says no to that, you know. Any student that I've taught always says, yes, miss. Beneran, miss. 100, serious. You're going to give everyone 100. Nope. That ain't going to happen. Anyways, okay. All right, guys, if you guys can turn to page. Wait, did we do this? What the heck? Is there anything else that we didn't do yet? Let's see. Yeah. No communism, so there is diversity. Okay, Evan, I like the fact that you use communism. All right, so, okay, I'm just gonna make it the same like the rest. Okay, if you guys can turn to page 18 and 19, please. All right, give me a thumbs up if you're already at that page, 18 and 19. All right, awesome, Adeline, thank you. All righty. All right, so we have the word rely and concluded, as well as, oh, we have adapt as well. I did not see that just now. Okay, all right, yes, adapt and then capable. All right, so example, trust someone or something means rely. What about number 1? Able to do something. That means thank you, Yesaya, my man, for letting me know. I just saw it. All right. Capable, able to do something. Very good. Very good. Okay, number 2. Okay, concluded. What? Oh, wait, hold on. Made a decision based on evidence. Yes, very good. Concluded. Okay. I just said yes without rechecking. Okay, number 3. Change something so that it is suitable for a new situation. Adapt. Very good. Adapt. Okay, number 4. The animals were able to, yes, adapt to changes in their environment. Very good. All right. Now, that kind of reminds me, have you guys ever heard of the evolution theory? Ever heard of it? Evolution theory. No? That humans evolved from chimpanzees. It's from Charles Darwin. Yes. So yes. So in his theory, because as creatures or as species, we need to adapt to our environment in order to survive, right? So therefore, my teddy bear Darwin. So he believes in the evolution that because we needed to survive, so therefore we need to evolve, we need to experience evolution. And that's where he came up with the theory that humans were from chimpanzees and we became the way we are right now is for us to survive in the environment that we are in. Miss, do you actually believe that we came from chimpanzees? Heck to the no, but I would say his theory on his perspective on evolution, that we need to evolve in order to survive. We need to adapt to our environment in order to survive. Pretty accurate. That is accurate in my opinion. But the problem with saying that we evolved from chimpanzees is that there's no scientific evidence for that. So, and it's a theory. It's just a theory, right? Theory not proven. So yes, okay, I'm not in that. Well, if we are always developing, imagine what happens with humanity in 1,000 years. Exactly. Because if environments continues to change, means that we need to evolve more. So if we're putting Darwin's theory, then would we, as humans, would we be different in our physicality and stuff? You know, yeah, which is So far, there's no changes, right? So, yes. All right, next. Number 5. She didn't ask for help because she's an independent woman, right? So we concluded. Very good, Kathleen. Kathleen, my woman. All right. All right. My favorite student. Wait, no, you guys are all my favorite student, honestly. I don't have a favorite student actually. All right. Okay. Okay. She didn't ask for help, so we concluded that she was capable of doing it on her own. All right. Yeah, with climate change, it will make a difference even in our mentality. Yes. I love the fact that Evan still continues our conversation. I love, yeah. Evan is, I love that. Like Evan responds a lot to my additional information. So, okay. Okay, so she didn't ask for help, so we concluded that she was capable of doing it on her own. I don't know why, Kathleen, but I see this as you. I figured you might be that type who, you know, who people believes to be capable of doing things on her own. Independent woman. So, okay, number 6. The travelers were in the desert and had to rely on watering holes to keep their camels refreshed. Okay, very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. Suddenly I'm doing accents. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Page 19. Y'all. Guys, we have a 1 word, hyphenated words, and 2 words, right, people? So we're supposed to put them in categories. 1 word, hyphenated words, and 2 words, people. Can anyone help me with the 1 word? From the box, by the way, from the box. So you have several words on the box, and we're supposed to categorize them into which one is 1 word, which ones are the hyphenated words, which ones are the 2 words. So which one is for 1 word? Brush paint. Wait. Hold up. Is there brush paint there? It's number 1 till 4, Natalia. Yeah, the number 1 till 14. Okay. But that's correct though. For the, yeah, that is correct. It's a 1 word. I know, I need coffee too, Natalia. It's not only you. All right. Okay, no worries. Okay, so Evan, good job. Yes, earring. And what's next? Number 2, any other 1 word? So you have earring and you have aircraft. Very good. Aircraft. Number 3. Oh yeah, fingerprint. Very good. Number 3. Hey, that's number 3. Oh my gosh. Coffee. All right, number 4. We got 1 word, 1 more. Oh. Yes. We got 1 more. Earthquake. Earthquake. All right. So for 1 word, we got fingerprint, we got earthquake, we got earring, and we got aircraft. All right. Hyphenated words, y'all. Hyphenated words. Self-esteem. Very good. Self-esteem. All right, next. We got a hanger on. Very good. Aditya. All right, hang her on and then trade off. Very good. Next. Hand me down. Very good. And then last one. Usually you use this as an insult, actually. Know-it-all. Miss Know-it-all. Why do they always say Miss Know-it-all? I've never heard people say Mr. Know-it-all. Like, hey, a guy can be as a know-it-all as a girl can, all right? So, but I remember they say that Hermione from Harry Potter is considered a Miss Know-it-all. So, okay. Last one, guys. Last one before we discuss the movie that we're going to watch. Okay. 10 to 14. 2 words, guys. 2 words. Come on. Look alive. People look alive. Come on. We're almost done, guys. Lifespan. Okay, very good. Lifespan. And then you have another one. Voicemail. Yep. All right. All right, waiting room. I'm laughing at what Evan is sending me. Okay. Waiting room. Yeah, the worst place to wait is the waiting room. Okay, help desk. Very good. We got several more. Groundwater. And then I think that's it. Yes. Awesome, y'all. You guys are amazing. Give yourself a clap, pat yourself on the back, all that jazz. Very good, y'all. You guys are amazing. Okay, so before I have to end the class, well, we still have time. So I'm going to take the time to actually explain to you guys. So by next week, you guys have to have already watched by this week, I mean. You guys have to have already watched Home Alone. All right. Next week, when we meet on Monday, we will be discussing about Home Alone. I've already prepared several questions, and I was thinking of making a debate between, yes, like whether you guys think the movie in and of itself has a sufficient ending, should they keep the ending or should they change the ending? What could they improve in the film? Okay, so you guys, I want you guys to be critical when you watch it. Okay, be critical. Is the background music supporting the mood of the movie, right? The mood of the scene, right? So who is con and who's pro? Okay, I will decide next week. I have to see first if most of you guys would want to have a debate or not. If it's only Evan, I think it would be sad. Evan would be the only one who go like on fire, and I'm pretty sure Mark would probably be on fire as well with the whole debate thing. Are you, Mark? Are you excited for debate?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Well, we could make Team Evan and Team Mark. How about that? Like we could get a showdown between Evan and Mark. It'd be pretty interesting. And the rest can decide whether they want to go to Team Evan or Team Mark, And so, yes, I was thinking of doing that next week. And I want to quickly explain to you guys your final project. So I was thinking I will put you guys into groups and you guys will make a presentation. What is it about? Miss Duna, previous class decided that they want to do a presentation on the topic mental health. Ironically, as a psychology student. But yeah, okay. I think they were very interested in mental health, so they wanted to do a presentation on mental health. So I told them that they could either they want to talk about depression, they want to talk about intelligence, like what is the meaning of intelligence really, they can, which is not really mental health but psychology related, or if they want to talk about insecurity, they can. Yes. So for you guys, I want to give you guys the space to decide. So Evan says climate change. All right. What about the rest? You guys agree? If you guys talk about climate change? All right. Yeah. Okay. Evan definitely agrees. Okay. What about the rest? Give me a thumbs up if you guys are okay with the topic climate change. Okay, Eric, I'm not sure whether that's a yes or a no. All right. Okay. Anyone else want a different topic? Maybe Kathleen, do you have a different topic that you want to talk about? Maybe? No? All right. Okay, then it's settled. For this class, you guys are going to talk about climate change. All right. That'll be interesting. I wanna see your perspective on climate change. Whether you guys believe that the climate is changing, or maybe some of you believe that there is no change in climate. Which ironically, there is climate change is proven to be true. So yeah, but I'm interested to see different views. You guys will, each group will have 5 minutes max to present. Make sure your information that you give is sufficient and complete. So I will give you guys the structure by next week, what you guys should consider in your presentation. I will prepare a rubric for you guys. And so it's the real deal, y'all. It's the real deal. All right. You guys won't have to take video. You guys will do it on the class. And I think that's way more fun than taking a video of yourself, which is very awkward most of the time. Am I right? How many times do you guys need to have a take, right? Like if I had to take a video of me doing speech or something, I would have multiple takes, to be honest. So yes, you guys will do it in class. I will call you guys out. So make sure you guys are there or present during the final project. Okay. So yes, that's what you guys will do. Remember, your topic is climate change. All right. Awesome. Let's do the core. All right. With that, I think I can end the class here. Thank you so much for today. God bless you guys. You guys are amazing. I hope you guys had fun in my class because I tried very hard. I mean, it's really, guys, we're just going through a workbook today. So I know it's bound to be boring, but well, at least with my goofiness, it kind of lights up the mood. All right. Thank you guys so much for today. I appreciate you guys very much. I'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to watch the movie. All right. See ya. Bye-bye.